Okay, three weapons I would love to see put in the game, or weapon types or weapon ideals. One, which would be legendary linears. Now I know there's legendary linears already for heavy slot, as we can see. What I want is energy ones. I want some in this energy slot. I think it'd be the most amazing thing ever. Hoping for this because they finally made these, and then they finally made kinetic fusions. The fact they were willing to do this is amazing. Well, stasis fusions, but yeah. I'm hoping since Bungie's finally done this, made legendary trace rifles and made fusion rifles kinetic, that means we're looking at linears soon, or eventually to be coming out. Linears would be amazing as energies. I feel like they'd be more balanced than, well, anything else really, because snipers have infinite range, linears do not. They very much have a range nerf to them. And I feel like, because of how they work and how good they are, but also how bad they are, they would make a perfect energy weapon. I always felt that way. Even when they first were out and stuff, they weren't that good. They were actually good for a while, but it wasn't really them good. It was this one good. It's, well, heavy. Also, one I should feel like goes into the energy slot because this is useless. It's a useless heavy weapon. But if you go to energy, it'd be really good. I think it'd be pretty flippin' nice. So, yeah, it'd be pretty cool to have this as an energy, like it was in D1. So, I hope they bring out more linears. I think it'd be fun. Rents is good, I know, but currently the only kinetic one is Arbalist. And I figure that if they do bring energy ones out, they'll probably make them stasis, because that seems to be their thing now. Making a stasis and a kinetic slot, so Arbalist won't be alone. But I feel like that'd be the most balanced thing for them to bring out, which I know people won't agree with me there completely, but there's reasons for that. I'm planning to make a video that explains that fully in depth, but I feel like 100% we should have legendary linears, without a doubt. No joke, no BS. I want legendary linears. They need to happen. Another thing is a weapon archetype. It doesn't really matter what it is, just a weapon in general that changes with your subclass. So let's say like it's kinetic, right? Here it is currently. It's kinetic. I throw on solar, so it becomes a solar thing, right? So this SMG would be solar. I know there's grenades. You can throw your grenade. It makes the element match. But I mean an actual thing that gets benefits. So when you're on solar, now when I shoot people, I can light them on fire. It slowly burns them. Or if I kill them, it's like a solar effect, like a Sunshot's got, caused the big solar explosion and burns people. Could have like that effect because but then if I'm like, oh, I want to run Void, then when I put on Void and I kill someone, it debuffs them when I'm shooting them, or it debuffs the other guy, or causes like a Void explosion that sucks people in like Lorenz. Not as tough as strong as it, but something like that. Same thing with Arc. So with Arc, when you get a kill, it changes other people after you kill someone, or it constantly like staggers their aim or something. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff they could do. Stasis, obviously, when you're shooting them, it slows them, or when you kill them, it puts shockwave out of freeze, or slow at least. It'd be balanced. It'd be broken, but if Bungie did it right, it'd be balanced. It'd be fun. It's just something a little fun. It could be an exotic, it could be legendary. It probably would have to be an exotic, but it'd be any weapon, not just an SMG, but like any weapon. It could be even a fusion. I mean, it could be a shotgun. It could be a trace rifle. It could be a hand cannon. I really don't care what it is. I just want a weapon, more than one, hopefully, that can change its element based on what you're using. So if you want to run solar, because solar now burns, they have scorch effects. The gun gets the effect of solar. If you're running arc, whatever they do for arc, gets the buffs and debuffs or effects from it. Void gets the effects from it. Stasis gets the effects from it. It basically, you make the gun the way you want to. If you want to use the gun, but you want to use it a certain way, you can. If Bungie did do this, I feel like they probably would make it energy. Like, use special ammo and stuff. Well, it could be kinetic, but it'd be like special ammo used. I feel like it would do that just because of, well, they might feel like it could be broken in PvP. If you have like a primary and you're shooting someone, you could freeze them constantly. Which, I mean, already is kind of like that when you get a kill with Headstone, but whatever. I feel like that's what they would probably look at it. But yeah, whatever subclass you use gets the benefits of it, is what the weapon would. It could be exotic, could be legendary, but if they added that, that'd be so cool, because then your weapon would be unique to your subclass and what aspects and fragments you use. You could make it even better or make it worse, or make it decent. You know, you could adjust it with the aspects and how they work. Solar gets burn, Arc gets, I don't know, chaining, I guess, and then Void gets debuffing, whatever, you know, and then Stasis gets slow slash freeze. Completely feel like that'd be cool as fuck, because this game is so much about creating cool new weapons and new ideals. So I feel like that'd be dope. We need a weapon that changes the element with our super. Or you can just manually change it and it does different things, like Heartlight, but better. Because unlike Heartlight, it doesn't get any benefits from changing. Like, it already is the perfect thing. If Bungie would just give it the ability to use it other than just shield breaking. And I'm kind of hoping they do. But I want a hard-like thing, but better. Because it actually gets benefit other than just, oh, you can break the shield of an Arc Solar Void. Whoa! I want it to actually do something more. I think that'd be so amazing. The third thing I would love to see, is a crossbow. And not the crossbows of the Scorn shoot, which those would be cool to have one of those. It'd be more of a shotgun, in my opinion, for that. Because, I mean, it's not really a sniper in this game, because if you try to snipe with it, it kind of seems stupid. Because what's it going to do, really? It's 3 shots from a distance. You wouldn't really want that to converge on one point. I think Bungie doesn't want to break something like that, so it'd be more like a close range, destroys, long range, weakens. But like an actual crossbow, though, is what I want. Obviously, Bungie can make it how they want it, but obviously, it wouldn't be, you know, you shoot one to reload like how the bows work. It'd be a crossbow that, you know, semi-auto, when you shoot it reloads. Or you can shoot so many shots, then you have to reload, you know, something like that. You know, make it a little futuristic. But I think it'd be cool. I like bows and stuff. I don't use them as much anymore. Once in a while I do, but Le Monarch's mostly the one, and Wish Ender's really nice too. But I feel like a crossbow would be so cool, because it wouldn't be so bad, but so good at the same time. It'd be a decent bit. Like, you make it like a crossbow that has 2, like, barrels. You shoot one and then the other, so it doesn't one-tap. Both shots have to hit the head to, you know, kill someone. So, just like a normal bow. But it's just a faster fire rate. But it's also a bow, so there's travel time. I think that'd be cool. Is if they would add those. Legendary leaners would be great. If it... Obviously not heavy ones. If they were energy legendary leaners, that'd be great. A weapon that can change its ability based on your subclass, or you can manually change it. It gets perks from each one. So, like, going back to that one, it could be like you could change the elements. Let's say I'm on Void, but I want it to be Solar. But then if I put it on Void, I get a bonus because I'm using a Void subclass as well. So basically, if the subclass matches the element you choose, it gets a benefit, a bonus benefit. But if you mismatch, then it's just, you know, a normal thing to break shields, maybe a little bit extra. I think that'd be balanced. Because, I mean, you could change it, you could mix it up, you could do some combos with it. It'd be really good customization potential. And then if you put it together, you make an even powerful build. Probably in PvP it'd be a little broken, but I mean, they could balance it. It might take a few tries, they might do it right away, who knows. But there could be balancing. But PvE would make it a lot more fun. And I feel like that's what needs to happen. And then linears would be amazing for PvE damage. You know, I'd love to run a bait and switch or the new linear firing line or something, then run an energy linear on top of that. Like, that's not Arbalest or Lorentz, like another one that's legendary. I think it'd be so fun. So I could run triple linears, like, you know? Run this, run like a Lorentz with a flip-in legendary one, or if legendaries are here, run this with an Arbalest. You know, 3 linears. I'd love to be able to do that. The 3 linear combo. I've always wanted to do a dungeon with that solo or something. I always thought it'd be fun. Which, when they announced they were adding energy weapons like snipers, I was hoping they'd do that, and they didn't, and it was so sad, and now I'm hoping they will. They started to change some things by adding these and this, but, you know. So that's my biggest hope, is they add legendary linears that are energy slots, or use special ammo. And then they also add some sort of weapon that matches, or mismatches your super, so you can make it better. I think that'd be so much fun. And then also the crossbow, if they would add a scoring crossbow or an actual crossbow. Either way, it'd be really fun, really cool, and unique. Because they can make it really cool in this game. That's the potential they have here. So that's the 3 things I would love to see. There's more, but, you know, I figured to make a video on these 3. These are the 3 main ones I would love to see. I think it'd be fun. I really think it'd be fun if they added those. The game would be a lot better off. It'd have some issues probably at first, but overall it would work out. Bungie does make things work eventually. So I'd enjoy those. So that's the video. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.